Scare Acting Tips Part 1, Scaring with Sammy. By the way, if you enjoy these, if you find that there's something that you learn or something interesting, please like, share, subscribe. It's a shameless plug, it's not really my style, but it is what it is. Moving on. Scare Acting Tips Part 1. First, own the scene. This area should feel like it belongs to your character. Now, we're going to be doing a walkthrough for safety purposes. We talk about a walkthrough. You're going to see what's new, what's different, what's changed. Is there something sticking out there that's going to catch on my costume, a nail there that's going to catch the guests? And so we're going to get familiar with the space. But then, once you get into costume and makeup, you should move around the space in character and make it feel like it's your own. Be comfortable with it and understand what is in this room, how you connect with each part of this room so that it becomes yours. There's something very intimidating about walking into a space that belongs to somebody else. So we can do this by walking the space and understanding it and making it feel like it's ours. It's like marking our territory. Except not like a dog by peeing in the corner. Just don't do that. But otherwise, walking around, making it feel like this is our territory. It's like a sense of power and control. They are walking into our town. It's like a fly getting stuck on a spider's web. It's time to take care of business. So what you want to do is understand the area, feel it, control it so that you have this power of this is my area. Own the space, own the scene. 2, engage the guests. We have to set the scene. We have to control the scene. From the moment that the guests see us, we need to be setting that scene. We need to be showing them what this room is about, what this character is about, and what they are about. And they are not on the controlling side. This is the nightmare and you're in it. That's what we're doing. We're controlling, we're engaging the guests. That doesn't mean that the moment they walk in, we have to be, jabbering at them. But from the moment that they walk in, they need to see, we need to be showing them what this room is about, what we're about, and where their place is in it. Because if we kind of let them take the lead, if we're going to sit back and they're going to say something and we're going to respond, then most likely they're going to set the scene as nice costume, nice makeup. Because they don't want to be scared. So they're going to say, well, I'm going to control this. Well, you're an actor and we're going to enjoy this. And then you have to fight that. You have to overcome that. So instead, engage the guests. From the moment that they see you, this is the setting, this is the room, this is my character, and this is your place in it. Control the scene, engage the guests. Even if you are a pop-out or a camouflage scare, you're popping out. And from the moment that they see you, you are engaging the guests. You are controlling that scene. 3, start in the middle. Start in the middle of the story. The whole world that's going on. We're creating these entire worlds and fantasies and nightmares, and things are going on whether or not the guests are there. So it doesn't kind of explode into existence around the guests. It doesn't revolve around the guests, which is kind of what we're doing when we're saying, oh, hello, how are you? Welcome. These words mean absolutely nothing, and they actually elevate the status of the guest. So no matter how intimidating you think your welcome is, it is kind of really just wasting time. Cut to the chase. There's something that's important that's happening in this room, and that's what we have to express. We only have a short period of time, maybe 3 to 15 seconds or so, to engage the guests and to let them know what is going on in this room, what is so important here, what is scary about it. So cut to the chase. Start in the middle of the scene. They're walking in, they're intruding, they're interfering. You want something from them. Start in the middle of the scene. 4, show, don't tell. We are not narrators. We want them to live the experience, to feel it, as opposed to just being told it. So we need to show them what we're doing and not tell them. For example, if in an asylum, you see people walking around, oh, I'm crazy, I'm crazy, I'm crazy. And the guests are like, oh, okay, I guess they're crazy. Because, well, they just told me that. On the other hand, we want them to feel it. So instead, you'd make a choice such as, do things and say things that make sense to the character, but don't make sense to the guests. And then they will feel you're showing them you're crazy rather than telling them. It's the same thing with, actually, as a good example, are people's backstories. Here, my backstory. Let me tell you my backstory. Don't tell me your backstory. Show me. Show me how the character moves and walks and acts and how they conduct themselves and what they say through whatever your backstory is. Show it to me. Do not tell the guests. We are not narrators. We want them to live the experience. And to live the experience, we have to show rather than tell. This is Scare Acting Tips Part 1. Like I said, there's exceptions to every rule, but I hope you enjoyed that. Scaring with Sammy.